Get a real job? How I bought my father-in-law's company and sent him on leave log line at Sunday brunch. My father-in-law tells me to get a real job. Monday morning, I walk into his boardroom as the new majority owner and place him on administrative leave while we audit the mess he's been hiding. Script, tight. Narrator ready. I've survived finals on, energy drinks, and a cross-country road trip with no AC. None of it prepared me for Sunday brunch with my wife's family. It's 11 a.m. at a place called the Ivy Garden, because of course it is. My father-in-law, Gerald Baxter, swirls his mimosa like it's part of his one-man show. A regional director explains the world. Maybe try getting a real job like normal people, he announces. Stop this consulting nonsense. I butter my toast with monk-level calm. It helps that I signed the purchase agreement to acquire his company yesterday. You know what they say about consultants, I say. We borrow your watch to tell you the time and keep the watch. My wife, Clara, heel-taps my shin. Please don't. Her sister, Lindsay, giggles. Gerald leans back, very pleased with himself. Men with real jobs have stability. Benefits, a 401k, he lectures. Totally, I say. Maybe I should take over a company. Really commit. He nods, thinking he's inspired me. I sip coffee and think about the board agenda for tomorrow. Meet your new owners. I raise my glass when the waiter offers more mimosas. I'm celebrating. Celebrating what? Patricia, my mother-in-law, asks. Sunday, I say. Just Sunday. The setup that night, Clara catches me grinning at my phone. A text from my partner, Marcus. Contract signed. Full acquisition of Baxter Industries. Board meeting 9 a.m. You lead. Clara squints. Leo, what did you do? Technically, Marcus and I bought your dad's company. Silence. Then laughter so hard our dog thinks it's playtime. You sat through that entire brunch knowing this? Paperwork wasn't final yet, I say. I'm a professional. Timing matters. Monday, 9:03 a.m. Baxter Industries has the kind of lobby that screams, please be impressed. Glass, steel, a fountain doing too much work. The CEO, Thomas Chun, greets us. The board's in place. Legal and HR are ready, Gerald. Already in his office. Oblivious. At 9:03, the door opens and Gerald struts in, portfolio under his arm, ready to perform. His eyes find me at the head of the table. Morning, Gerald, I say pleasantly. Thanks for joining us. You work here now, he stammers. Not work, I say. Own. Subtle difference. Thomas does the formalities. Stratton Advisory Group, my firm, now holds controlling interest. We'll oversee restructuring. Gerald's face cycles through confusion, anger, panic. This is a joke. Marcus slides a folder over. Acquisition agreement, regulatory approvals, NDAs, 11 signatures. 8 months of due diligence. 8 months? So during Christmas, Valentine's, the weekend you told me to get a real estate license. All of it, I say. But please, tell me more about real business. I click the first slide of my deck. Welcome to accountability. A restructuring presentation. Someone cough laughs. The numbers. We start with Gerald's region. The graph is brutal. Flat sales plus tripled educational consulting spend. These numbers are creative, I say. Our forensic accountants can't find approvals for about 60% of this. Notes say pre-approved by regional authority. That's you, right? It's industry standard, he snaps. Educational seminars. Marcus lifts a page. Golf resorts, 5-star hotels, pain management workshops, followed by a spike in prescriptions for Baxter's most profitable meds. Compliance signed off on less than half. Not saying anything illegal happened, I add, just that we're going to verify everything. That's what owners do. Janet from HR chimes in. Mr. Baxter, we'll need documentation for all expenses over $5,000 from the last 3 years. Gerald's color drains. That's a lot of paperwork. Luckily, I say, you've got time. Effective this afternoon, you're on administrative leave pending review. Fully paid. Benefits intact. Standard procedure. A pen drops. The room goes cemetery quiet. You're suspending me? Not suspending, Janet corrects, HR calm. Administrative leave. We'll need your badge, phone, and laptop, I add. Can't have access during an active audit. Not personal, just business. Real business. Gerald tries to rally. You're humiliating me in front of my colleagues. I'd never, I say. That's what the company-wide memo is for. Goes out at 3 p.m., right under the line about cake in the break room. Chocolate. Everyone loves chocolate. Marcus nods. We taste tested. Gerald stands. This is slander. Technically libel if it's written, Marcus says, helpful as always. Also facts. Security appears polite but immovable. Gerald glares at me. Clara will hear about this. She knows, I say. She picked my suit. You called it pretend business wear. She wanted me to wear it today. That's the blow that lands. His shoulders sag. He hands over his badge and lets security escort him out. Aftermath. Same day. By noon, the story has sprinted across the building. The consultant's son-in-law owns the company. Gerald's on leave. I watch from my new office window as he paces by his BMW, yelling into his phone, then drives off. Just another angry man in a luxury sedan having the worst Monday of his life. Marcus brings coffee. Best part? We didn't manufacture a thing. The numbers were there. We just turned on the lights. Not revenge, I say. Consequences, we toast. To PowerPoint. To PowerPoint, I agree. May slides always beat swagger. Family fallout that evening, Clara calls. Dad says you ambushed him. I prefer professional development workshop on humility. A text from Patricia Dings. Was this necessary? Seatbelts were unnecessary. Until life hit hard, I reply. Clara sighs, then laughs. You timed it perfectly. My family will never forgive you. They'll be telling this story at every holiday. You know they will. A few weeks later, we unwind the mess, kill the shady education perks, pivot to products we can defend, rebuild compliance, and wild idea, make money without subpoenas. Gerald? In career transition. Rumor has it he's practicing motivational speeches about resilience in the mirror. Lindsay, my unofficial family correspondent, sends periodic updates with popcorn emojis. At the next brunch, the tension is a condiment. Gerald arrives late, studies his eggs like they contain answers. I order the executive omelet because subtlety isn't in my toolkit. I raise my cup. To real jobs and normal people? Clara nearly chokes laughing. Lindsay grins. Patricia glares at her pearls. Gerald's mimosa trembles. Some folks chase promotions. I prefer acquisitions fade out.